Hi guys, I'm trying something new. If the song is a bit off, I will try to adjust it. I don't know how good a job I would be doing because I'm taping this video on the camera on my laptop instead of the camera on my phone. I'm just trying in case of emergency down the road and I need to use this method. I'm just practicing. So bear with me. In this big video, we will be looking at whether our belief system is a foundation that builds us up or an anchor that sinks us. So let's go. Hi, my name is Paula Simon, a believer who 25 plus years ago made a decision that changed my life, strengthened my faith, which led to a closer walk with God. This is a platform that encourages women to be more proactive in their life and embrace changes one step at a time. If you're new to this channel, welcome. If you're a returning subscriber or a visitor, welcome also. If this channel or this video is of any use to you, or if it make you think, or who knows, even make you a bit uncomfortable, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on your notification button so YouTube will tell you when a new video will be out. Guys, in the past week, I encountered a few situations and I had a lot of conversation, which make me start thinking, reflecting on my own belief system and whether or not I am really applying everything that I do, or let me see, whether I'm applying those belief systems to my everyday life, and if so, it's right or wrong. This channel, if you read about me, if you listen to other videos, there's no if, but, or maybe. I'm a believer. I believe in the Bible. I believe in God's words and promises. But then again, as believers, we tend to, at times, shift in our belief system in the sense that we're still saying that yes, it's God say this and God tell us to do this, and we're waiting on God, and instead it is our own feelings, our own fears, our own discomfort that we're applying, but then we'll use it as God. So in this way, we have to check to see this belief system that we have, that we're saying is of God, say it, yes, it's God. Because I'm in no position to say whether or not you are a true believer, because that's personal between you and God. Only God knows your heart, whether or not you really and truly believe in it. It's the same with myself. I could talk cheese how much I believe in God. Only He could tell whether or not really and truly I believe in Him. So with that being said, we have to look at the way we live our lives. Whether or not we really and truly waiting on God, or we just making excuse. Whether we know for certain that yes, God says, promise never to leave us or forsake us, but yet still we are so concerned about whether or not we're going to lose a job, whether or not things is going to be okay in the future. It's either we have to believe He would do it, or we have to stick to our own belief system, because God wouldn't able to work when there's fear in the mix and not faith. So as we go along, we heading into spring, or for some people I've seen based on the sales, spring is already here. Is that spring is a time for renewal. It's a time for growth. It's a time where you pass through the cold season where things weren't growing. As you now, you will see the trees are blooming. As I drive through here in Georgia, you've seen all these nice little white flowers. It looks so beautiful. And the change was like this. I drove through a street heading to Target one day, 3 days after I drove that same road. And there the trees are all with all these flowers. It looks like if it's lit. Beautiful. This is a time for renewal. And it's a time for renewal. We have to ask ourselves is that are we really and truly sticking to God's words and promises, or are we just making up excuse not to do stuff or even to do stuff? Because at times as believers, we do things and then we expect God to bless whatever we did without we asking Him whether or not that is what He wanted for us. So along this walk, along this bold walk, We have to keep checking ourselves. And when there's uncertain, we check with God. Because as I always say, He knows our heart. And if we honestly know that you are waiting or I am waiting to get clear directions from Him, He gave us it. And sometimes He don't say anything because we said we walking in faith. We will profess when we were in the church, or who knows, with a friend on the phone, or even Sunday morning when we Zoom in church. We professing that we believe in Him and we waiting on His guidance, so we know He's in charge and He's the head of our lives. So why then we don't do certain things? Why we won't apply for that job? Or why we won't move? Or why we won't leave that job? Or why would we stay in certain relationships or friendships because we're scared of being alone, or we're scared of someone not talking to us, when He promised never to leave us or forsake us? He promised to send the Holy Spirit to be our comforter. So with all of these things that we would say, and we will profess that that is our foundation, we have to check to see whether our real belief system, not the one that we run with mouth about, the real one, is it a foundation that building us, or it's an anchor that keeping us stuck in a job, in a relationship, in a home, in certain attitudes that is not progressive, it is not working for us. And if you look the certain way that you might have done things since Noah was a scout, it isn't working. But oh, this is the way I think, and this is the way I believe. And we said, and we believers. So we have to check to see if the belief system is building us or it is sinking us. So guys, I hope this is food for thought. I hope it would not get you so upset that you get more stick in whatever you're doing, but make you start thinking and start talking more to God about it, because He is there to help us along the way. I hope you have a great week. I hope this video is be of any help to you. And don't forget, there's a comment section. Let me know, even if you disagree with me. I want to know. And if you have a testimony or you have a situation that you're overcoming, or this video make you start thinking a bit different, please let me know. And again, don't forget to like, subscribe, turn on your notification button. And I will see you next week or the week after. I'm not certain. I will let you know. Take care. Most of all, have a bless. Bye.